Nancy McKeon's husband might look familiar. As time passes, it seems that an increasing number of couples fail to make it, and this is especially true in the entertainment industry. Maybe there's something in Hollywood that causes the stars' romances to fail. Every rule, however, has an exception. Even in Hollywood, yes. You seem eager for more after watching several couples who shocked everyone with their long-lasting love. Consider these other famous couples who still can't get enough of each other. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor, together since 2015. Actresses Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor initially met at a party in 2005, but it seems that sparks didn't fly immediately. In fact, it took another 10 years for the two to start dating. They reunited, of all places, on Twitter. Holland has stated of their relationship, "It's the most wonderful, extraordinary thing that could have ever possibly happened in my life." They've both had previous relationships, but this is their longest and most steady one. Despite their 34-year age difference, the couple seems to be happier and more in love than ever. Snoop Dogg and Shantae Taylor, together since 1995. Shantae Taylor and Cortazar Calvin Broadus Jr. met as teens. Long before Snoop Dogg wrapped himself a hip-hop fortune, they were boyfriend-girlfriend and went to prom together. They married in 1997 and remain deeply in love. Their first child, a boy, was born in 1994, and now they have 3 children. The couple's seen its ups and downs, including the personal sadness of the loss of a newborn grandchild. They were also contemplating divorce in 2004, but ended up renewing their vows in 2008. When questioned about it on MTV, Snoop just said that he fell back in love with his wife and children after recognizing that the business was distorting his view. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick, together since 1988. The actors have 2 children and have been married since 1988. Kyra Sedgwick discovered a strange discovery about herself and her husband when she went on Who Do You Think You Are? "I just found out so many things I didn't know," she stated on David Letterman's Late Show. Her spouse and she discovered that they are 10th cousins once removed. "I'm not gonna lie, it was a little upsetting," she said. But don't worry, that level of familial ties poses no harm to their relationship or their children. Paul Bettany and Jennifer Connelly, together since 2001. Younger people may only be aware of Paul Bettany's subsequent ventures as Vision in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Connelly's role as Melanie in the TV drama Snowpiercer. They did, however, meet much earlier in their careers. Paul Bettany and Jennifer Connelly met for the first time on the set of A Beautiful Mind. However, it seems that it was just not the proper moment at the time. They were both in different relationships at the time of the shoot. Months later, Paul recognized his feelings for Connelly and proposed to her before they even began dating. They married in Scotland in 2003 and now have 2 children, Stellan and Agnes. Tom Ford and Richard Buckley, together since 1986. When fashion designer Tom Ford met fashion writer Richard Buckley, it was love at first sight, according to Ford. They met while riding the elevator for 10 levels. By the final level, Ford was certain Buckley was the one. It sounds like something from a movie. That was in 1986, and the two are still together today, happily ever after. The pair married in 2014. They have a kid called Alexander John Buckley Ford. Mutual respect, according to Ford, is the key to their connection. Furthermore, having a mutually decent heart and soul is really beneficial. Nancy McKeon and Mark Andrus, together since 2003. Nancy McKeon, 56, married Mark Andrus, a film technician, in 2003, and the couple has 2 children. It had been 8 years since the two had met on the set of A Mother's Gift, a Hallmark movie. McKeon and Andrus were married in a tiny ceremony, attended by just about 20 people, and then they relocated to a property outside of Austin, Texas to begin their new life together. Similarly, Jeff Goldblum is a happily married man with 2 boys. McKeon and Andrus, as previously said, enlarged their family with 2 children. Aurora Andrus, the couple's first child, was born in 2004. Following that, in 2006, they had their second child, Harlow Andrus. Texas is where the family resides. Rachel Zoe and Roger Berman, together since 1998. Rachel Zoe, a celebrity fashion stylist, and businessman Roger Berman met when they were bussing tables at the same restaurant and married 7 years later. This is a success story in whatever way you look at it. Coming from the modest origins that were not quite as spectacular as their present jobs, they now co-own a fashion and styling empire. How lovely! The pair appeared in the reality program The Rachel Zoe Project together. The program emphasized their marriage as much as their careers. It seems to have worked in their favor since they're still together. Max Handelman and Elizabeth Banks, together since 1992. They fell in love on the first day of college in 1992, according to the pair. They eventually tied the knot after 11 years of dating. Max Handelman absolutely took Elizabeth Banks off guard with a surprise proposal. They married on July 5, 2003 at the stunning Greystone Mansion in Beverly Hills. They're the parents of 2 boys. They met in 1993 at the University of Pennsylvania when both attended a frat party. Things were coming to a close. The house had run out of beer, so the party was pretty much over, Handelman told the New York Times in 2010. The lights went out and the fraternity members began to push everyone out. That's when he saw Elizabeth Banks for the first time. He approached with a friend and struck up a discussion. Amy Adams and Darren Lago, together since 2001. Amy Adams and her blazing red hair are very renowned in Hollywood, from her breakout part in Enchanted to her excellent depiction of the new Lois Lane in the current episode of the Superman series, among many other achievements. Amy Adams met her future husband, Darren Lago, during their acting school years back in 2001. Because the two met in real life, it seems that more than just false love was in the air. Darren proposed after 6 years of dating, and it took them 7 more years to make things official. The couple married in 2015 and have been together ever since. Gadot and Yerun Varsano, together since 2006. Gadot, an Israeli model and starlet, is a Wonder Woman to her husband, property mogul Yerun Varsano. They've been dating for a long time, long before Diana was cast as Wonder Woman. The couple met on a soul-searching desert journey that included yoga, chakras, and healthy eating amidst the Israeli dunes. Gal was just 21, although Yerun was 31 and already knew she was the one. The couple says they get along well and that their mutual understanding made their match a success. Even after all these years, the two and their 3 children are still going strong. Wolf Blitzer and Lynn Greenfield, together since 1973. Wolf Blitzer, a German journalist, won the lottery when he met his girlfriend at such a young age. While he was a CNN reporter and anchor, she is a personal shopper at the Saks Fifth Avenue store in Chevy Chase. She likes accompanying Blitzer on business trips. In 1973, they married. They have 1 child together, Ilana Blitzer Handelman. The Blitzer kid is forging her own career, not following in the footsteps of either of her parents. Instead, she works as a beauty director for Health and All You magazines.